Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Hawaii. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They bring their punter out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Walters to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The carry by Taylor to start the drive. The strong running. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Being able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Forced out to his left.
What's the word, big dog?
Oh, boy. He's left with no option here but to throw it away. When you look at this defense, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Baker's back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Trying to see what they got.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
They're very specific.
Hey, that's a move, man.
They'll look to throw again. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm going 17 this year, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Everybody got a team.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And they'll run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And I don't know if I win this game against what's the name, would it still keep me in the playoffs?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team scouting and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
I think the Tigers lost too.
Yeah.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He ain't around.
I'm about to play this thing again.
What, nigga?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When you look at this defense, they interplay here 24th in the league against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Yes.
They'll look to throw.
Here's
a diving catch right side. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
Peyton still in the way on MVP, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think he is. Last I checked, too.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
You don't know how to play. You ain't that great. These be the best great.
2nd down and 4.
Since 2023 and earlier, you know how to play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Pass the
he's still on board over there.
and he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 51 yards rushing forward as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
He good, too, though.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
He giving up one of his teams though. Yeah. Who been winning?
Tigers.
Yeah, he said whatever team don't make the playoffs, both teams in the playoffs.
Are they both in there?
Yep.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Man, I'm off been out by me.
I think he's talking about an actual book.
Yeah, I realize that.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
He said, get up.
They'll set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
To throw from his end zone. Burris. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Operating from the gun. Burris. He finds his man complete. That's Sullivan. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That's just going to be, you're going to do that thing.
Back to throw. Burris. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
I think once the offense is too OD.
Yeah, it is. I tinkered around with it a little bit.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
I like that he knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I don't know.
He just threw that shit across his body.
Looking to throw. Burris. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And all the way inside the
They got
15
the line,
before they
Craig.
drop him.
We see you.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burris. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Nighthawks drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
Cats came in here doing
Now
the
they'll
same
line up to
damn
kick the
thing.
extra
I don't
point.
believe nobody when I see that.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score is Nighthawks 14. Thunderbirds nothing.
I should really get the number 1.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hell no, let's not even get this shit.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Touchdowns.
Now it's Walters.
You heard he said he is 6 more.
Sheds off the tackle, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Burris. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Burris. That escapes the sack. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
I really am trying to ain't gonna lie.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Hey, I don't know what the fuck going on, bro.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
So I can't gauge y'all.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Yeah.
Off play action. Burris. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now I might need to lose this game, bro, so I get the 1st round pick. First pick.
On now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, why do you go out just been a first-round pick on a defensive back. Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Burris.
Oh, he's in there.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Operating from the gun. Burris. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Nighthawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Thunderbirds, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's caught inside the 30. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Thunderbirds are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Pushing his way through. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burris. Into a sea of defenders, unintercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better.
This is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Burris. He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down,
Off play action. Burris. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun. Burris going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Burris. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that was a nice move.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's a 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw now in his own end zone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So they bring out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
Dude can move. He just be my quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Bro, this team got like 4 good quarterbacks, bro. Hold on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They got 4 good.
And the last time out, they had a good drive going to get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful. He's got Data! Big strides, look at him go! And all the way in for the touchdown! A great effort there! With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Nighthawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
We'll see, man. I would have took my team if they was open.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, the Saints. Don't say the Aints. Who your team, though?
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I feel that. My team is so mean.
Yeah, we respect that.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On second down, they'll run it here. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard and stop short of the 35.
Oftentimes you praise the offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. But listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I drafted him.
Off the play fake. Burris rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Sullivan. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
He didn't curl, bro. He didn't curl.
He got 7,000 yards.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
129 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, that many passing yards, bro. Shit.
Now a play fake here on first down. He completes this one to Pickens. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third.
Make some good plays today.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Exactly.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Second and 9.
You can tell. Oh, okay.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he will take it in for the touchdown. George Pickens from 13 yards out. And the Thunderbirds have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Like 3 months
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
I can do this shit right now. Oh, you gotta do what now?
Push your PlayStation button, go to your home screen, go to your game that you want right now, bottom right corner to show you the time period.
Oh, I got 724.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You play Madden like a bitch. You play Madden.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Who needs to change that? Somebody needs to change that.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And I'm a football, and I coach.
I got 1,679 hours on Fortnite though.
A little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by that last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back to throw. Burris. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Operating from the gun, Burris flushed out right. Fighting to stay upright. This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Operating from the gun, Burris being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Nighthawks add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now back to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That one goes for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Thunderbirds get a bit closer. And now it's blocked. It's picked up, a line ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive, this is caught inside the 15. And touchdown! George Pickens with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Thunderbirds have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on, Burris, for these boys.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This is a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
The Cowboys keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Fucking my way, Rip.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Nighthawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's 1st and 10.
No, dude.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Got an open man, and it's Pickens. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
It's fourth down.
Finding Pickens for another catch. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of